you can see Mario's head is fully underwater, just his feet, but he's not losing any power or any health. So, does Mario breathe through his feet? Makes you wonder. Hey, and welcome back to GamePlaysNow. We're going to dive right in. We are 15 stars in, going for number 16. Speaking of diving, we are going to tackle the first water course of Mario 64. This one's called Jolly Roger Bay. I think it's the first of 2 water levels in this game. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. I'm not a huge fan of water levels in video games in general. This one's not so bad, but just overall, never been a huge fan of water levels. Unless it's Donkey Kong Country. That's tolerable. So let's get to it. We're going to get our 7 stars. First one is called Plunder the Sunken Ship. As I've said before, I'm going to try to remember how to do these in the proper order, but we may or may not hit that. Right out the gate, I'm seeing the metal cap Mario switch, and I'm trying to remember if one of the stars requires that. I know there's another level later on that takes place partially in water that you need it to navigate through, but I'm not remembering if this one requires it. So this might be another level that we have to break up the pacing by getting another Mario cap. Alright, so this is Plunder the Sunken Ship. If memory serves correct, we have to dive down, and once the ship shows up, we are going to go... Whoa. Did you guys see that? I kind of like warped down and clipped to the bottom. That was bizarre. So it's Plunder the Sunken Ship. I think we got to get this eel out of here to go in. I could be wrong. I know we can go in it. I'm just not sure if that is the star that we need. Ooh. Wow. I might have my first death. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. Well, I could still have my first death. If I can get some of these coins, I might be okay. I don't think I've died yet. It will happen. I will die. There is no doubt about that. Alright, we need to get this eel out of here, so... I think if you swim in front of it, maybe it comes out after you, like, surface, then go back down. Let's take a look. Let's just surface, get our health back, go back down in, and the eel's out. Alright, cool. So, we're gonna try to get inside of the ship before the eel goes back in. Although, I don't know, does it go back in? Doesn't matter, because we made it. Alright, so we have some chests in here that we have to open in the right order. Going to try to remember the right order. 1, 2... Alright, I think I got this. There's only 2 left. That's the last one. Don't hit that one. We want this one. And once we get that last one, the water level is going to start to go down. The level of the water, I should say. So we're going to just book it to the other side of the ship once I hit this chest. Because the goal is to get the star that's on the top of these platforms, and if you're stuck at the bottom, it can be pretty tricky to climb up the platforms. I'm pretty happy with this. We are right there. We can do that. Excellent. And just like that, we have our first star of Jolly Roger Bay. Not too bad. Now the question is that the Plunder the Sunken Ship? It is. Sweet. Let's head back on in. And just so you guys know, I'm going to try to do these video segments as just one video per world, maybe like a bonus star if we need it. Just to make these videos a little shorter, because I don't want to get in the habit of making long videos, because if you're anything like me, if I'm watching anything on YouTube, if it's more than, I don't know, 15 minutes, I just get bored. I say that, but my first video was like 40 minutes, so that's really not good marketing for my channel. So here's a bomb. I don't think we need him yet, but we're going to go ahead and open the cannon for when we do, for future levels. This level, if you missed it, is called Can the Eel Come Out and Play? Now we're going to use the same method on this one as we did the last star. We're gonna dive down. The ship's not gonna be there this time, but we want the eel to come out, hence the name. There he is. We're gonna swim by him. This is what I meant before. He's gonna come out, and if we don't... Ooh, boy, oh boy. I forgot about that. So he should come out. On his tail is a star. Now this can be really tricky. We could die here. Wow! I got lucky. It's really easy to get thwapped by his tail. Now we still have to get the star, so I have like a single bar of health, but hey. No worries. We're getting super lucky on this level. I like it. Because like I said, not a huge fan of the water levels, but if we make fast work of it, I'm happy. Course number 3 would be out of the way. Treasure of the Ocean Cave. This one's pretty straightforward. Again, we're going to start by diving down deep. What I like about this one is the transition in the music. This was always one of my favorite songs, and I know I'm doing a lot of talking here in this video. But if you ever get a chance to play this game or listen to the soundtrack, this is just a really cool song. It's just a nice, relaxing song. Kind of fits the whole tone of water. I don't know. I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, what's cool about this level is when you go into this cave, after you come out, the beat kicks in. And it's only just in this spot, because once you leave, it goes away, but it's kind of cool. Kind of like it. Just listen. We're just going to go right past all of these falling pillars, and we have another chest game. Let's see if I remember this. I've been playing a lot of Mario Odyssey, which I said in the last video. And what I appreciate about that game is all of the throwbacks to this game and other Mario games. There was one moon in particular that you had to get by getting the proper order of treasure chests open. Excuse me. And I think it was like a 4-chest sequence, and you had to do it in the same order as you do in this game. So that's, I mean, to me, that's kind of cool. Star number 3, 18 total. Making quick work. I like it. Right back in for number 4. Red coins on the ship afloat. You know what that means. This is probably going to be our longest star to get, because this is one where we're going to get 2 stars. We're going to tally up as many coins as we can find. There's 3 right out the gate. Try to get our 100 coins while we get the red coins. So this is just like any other level where you're trying to get the 100 coin star. It kind of forces you to explore, which is fun. But like I said, for what, the 3rd time now, not a huge fan of the water levels. If you're paying attention there, that shell that opened had a green shell in it, and the only way you can surf on a green shell is if you're standing. So that right there tells me that we do need the metal cap Mario, which I think we'll go ahead and try to do in this video. The way you get the metal hat Mario is by going outside the well, you eventually go outside the castle, I think. Now I'm confusing myself. I think that might be for another one. I think to get the metal cap Mario, you have to access it through another level. So this might be the first instance where we won't actually be getting all of the stars in this level, but instead we'll have to backtrack, because I'm pretty sure the metal cap is only attainable through another level, which is kind of unfortunate, because I'm like, you know, I like to be a completionist, do things in order. But I guess that's what makes this game kind of special, is even though it's consistent with, you know, the 7-star format for each level, it does force you to play some of the other levels before you can complete some of these in full. So we almost have a 1/3 of the required coins. We're gonna hop back in the cave, because I think there is a blue block to get us some blue coins, which will help. Ooh, can I get that? Nope. Not today. we're going to go ahead and make some of these pillars fall just so we don't get hit while we're trying to get the blue coins. Get 3 easy coins here. I think easy. Kind of scattered. Alright, so I think the blue coins appear along this far wall. Alright. Yes. It would be super unfortunate if we missed these, because there are, what was that, 5, 6, 25 or 30 coins to get right there. That takes us up to nearly 2/3. I thought there was another ring of standard yellow coins. I guess that's all for this. Whoa! Totally missed that. But one thing I do like about the water levels is it makes it super easy to regain your health. You do run the risk of losing your health when you're under the water, but as you just saw there, if you're low on health, all you have to do is surface and you get your health back. Now, here's something I always thought was kind of crazy. If you push forward on the joystick, you can see Mario's head is fully underwater, just his feet, but he's not losing any power or any health. So, does Mario breathe through his feet? Makes you wonder. Alright, let's continue. The beat went away. Now we're back to sleepy music. The last coins I think we'll be getting will be actually on the ship. Man, there are still 34 coins to collect. There's not a whole lot of surface to explore on this end of the level. So we'll see what... There might be something in here. Sort of see the shadow. Yep, there's one of the red coins. There's some coins there. I want to check. Nothing there. I think there's... Yep, there's one here. There's 5. And here's a line of coins. Should be a few here that we can scrounge up. Takes us up to 80. Again, this is another one of those things where the controls of 1996 really show. Woo! And what I mean by that is if, again, you compare the controls of a game like Mario Odyssey, or shoot, even, you know, Super Mario Sunshine, which came out on the GameCube, which was the system that was released after the 64, it's a lot easier to control the camera, to control Mario. It's not horrible, but... Alright, so we have 90 coins. I feel like there's an area that I'm missing that would have coins, because the last 3 red coins will take us up to 96. So we'll still be 4 coins short, so there has to be somewhere else that we're missing that has coins. Let's go back to the starting area. Not seeing anything. I don't think there's any other coins available on the ship besides the red coins that we're going to finish the level off with. This cannon will come in handy for a star that we may be going after next. But in the meantime, I'm just drawing a blank, as I have already done in this series, and will probably continue to do, on where I can find a few more coins. Where, oh where? I don't want to have to go back in the cave, but for the sake of making sure we crossed all our T's and dotted all our I's, and for the sweet music, we'll go back in. I swear this will be the last time we go into this part of this level for the rest of this video series, so soak it in. You might be annoyed that I'm going back in here, but if this is truly the... Aha! See, I thought I checked back here. Apparently I did not. Well, that will definitely seal the deal with the coins that we need to get our 100 coin star. So thanks for being patient. Let's go ahead and get that last one. So while we won't be getting all of these stars in this level in this video, I'll make it up to you by doing the extra bonus level that's right outside the entrance, outside the painting to this level. It's in a secret area, one of the many secret hidden areas in the castle. One just happens to be right outside Jolly Roger Bay, and it's a water level. I think it's a 8 red coin one, but that's all it is, just 8 red coins. You don't have to get 100 coins. Anyway, let's focus on this, and I'll show you that once we're out of here. Ooh. Alright. So the ship is... we'll go ahead and grab that. For a second, I thought that was our 8th red coin. So as you can see, the ship is bobbing up and down, so you have to time, especially here in a second, you have to time your jumps to get up to the last... Yeah. I think you can... Yes, you can flip. I used to have such a hard time there. Because another way you can get up there is the triple jump, or by getting on one of those boxes. Both are really hard, but once you learn how to do the side flip, it makes a lot of this game easier. Okay. So that was the longest star to get. Cool. So, yes, we can only get one more star on this level. Which, if we're looking at it sequentially, it still works, because this one I can get. It's the one after this. I'm going to have to wait to get my little power-up. So, as I said before, this cannon will come in handy to get our next to the last star. We want to hit one of these pillars here. I'm pretty sure the best one, of course, is to the left. And I say, of course, like you know what I'm talking about, which you might. You might have played this game. I don't know. Anyway, we want to aim right in the center, which is so hard to do with these controls. These Nintendo 64 controls are just brutal. Okay, so we're center. The other hard part is height. If you go too low, the pillar's too wide and you can't grab on. If you go too high, you'll overshoot the thing. So we're going to go right in the bottom part of this cloud. Maybe a little higher. Let's try that. Okay, so that was too low, as you just saw. But now we know, using that cloud as a gauge, roughly where we need to be. I'm looking at my run time. I just bashed videos that run over 15 minutes. We're already at 18 and a half. Go me. I guess this would be a great time to say, if you like what you watch, like and subscribe, since apparently I don't even like my own videos. Ooh, look at that. Man, the camera here is just horrible. Let's try that. Yes. How did I lose health there? How? Whatever. Let's get our star and get out of here. Sweet. Alright, so we're going to give this level a rest for the time being. We will be back eventually. Not quite for a little while, maybe a few videos from now. In the meantime, as we explore this aquarium, not a lot of variety in the fish here. It'd be so sweet if you could, like, break the glass and get inside there. But then the fish would die, so that'd be sad. So you see these two little black cutaways. One of them has an extra life, an extra man. Oh, there's a toad there. I don't think he gives you a star, but we'll talk to him.
The names of the stars are also hints for finding them. They are displayed at the beginning of each course. You can collect the stars in any order.
Yeah, we can. But I like to do it in order. Anyway, you're kind of useless. This one has our hidden star. So Initially, this level is kind of terrifying because there is no way to surface. There is no surface. It's a room filled with water. So if you just take your time and hang out here indefinitely, well, you can't hang out here indefinitely because you will drown. But this is a very straightforward bonus level. It's just 8 red coins, similar to when we got the flying cap, except this is way easier. If you die on this level, it's your own fault. Shame on you. Number 6. And the layout of the coins is so simple. I mean, they could have, you know, populated this little bonus thing with all sorts of stuff to get lost and make a maze or whatever, but I think at this point in the game, Nintendo was just rewarding the player for finding their little easy-to-find secret with 8 very easy-to-find red coins to get a very easy-to-obtain Power Star. And that will give us 22, and that will be the end of this video. Tune in next time for... I think it might be the snow level. I think that's what's next. As always, if you liked what you watched, even though I just, you know, bashed the whole concept of lengths of videos, because now we're at past 21 minutes, probably going to hit 22 when this is all said and done. Anyway, hit that like button. You'd be doing me even a greater favor if you hit that subscribe button. This channel is still a baby. We have, I think, 3 subscribers. I'm hoping like in a year from now, I can go back and say, wow, 3 subscribers. Now I have lots more. Anyway, thanks to those who have subscribed. You're awesome. And we will see you next time. Again with the sleeping.